So I recently heard these two stories, and I'm gonna try to put them together for you. I heard a pastor preaching on YouTube, and he was talking about Palm Sunday. And when Jesus rode in, he rode in on that donkey, and the people were shouting, "Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna." 4 days later, the same people who were shouting Hosanna were saying, "Crucify him, crucify him." So as Jesus laid up on that cross and dying, it reminds me of a story of the second part of the story that I'm gonna tell you. Death was walking down the hallway in the hospital, and Death went and knocked on this door, and the voice on the other side of the door said, "Come in." The moment he opened the door, the old man on the line in the bed recognized exactly who he was, and he said, "Hold on, Death. Let me ask you a question before you do what you got to do." He says, the old man says, "Has there ever been a time that you were wrong?" Death looked at him and said, "In all the years that I've been doing this, I've never been wrong." So the old man says, "Hold on, let me ask you one more question. Has there ever been a time that you've had to let somebody go?" Death paused for a second, and he looked at the old man and he says, "There was this time 2,000 years ago. I went to grab a hold of this fella, and the fella wouldn't allow me to grab a hold of him. Every time I thought I had a grip on him, he'd slip out. Every time I thought I had a better grip on him, he'd slip out of that. There was this one time when this fella and I, we were wrestling, and we came face to face. And I looked the fella in the eye, and I knew right away that he was different. This fella was looking at me, but he was looking through me. He was looking past me." He said that was 2,000 years ago. He said, and there was a point during the night that I realized that I had to let this fella go. I couldn't hold on to him. Death says that's the only time that I wasn't victorious. The only time that I suffered a loss. But this fella was so different that I had to let him go. Now, I said that to say this. There are times in life when when something or someone is trying to kill us, and I'm not even talking about a physical death. They're trying to kill our spirits. They're trying to kill us mentally and emotionally. And something comes for you, and you've got to make up your mind that you're gonna fight like you never fought before. That you're willing to grease yourself up so you can slip out of whatever that trap is, whatever that snare is that's coming for you. The people out there who want to crucify you, the people out there who are going to betray you, everybody has a Judas in their life. And once you recognize that you got a Judas in your life, that you've been turned in, that's when you need to fight the hardest. That's when you need to let them know that you just can't take me. I'm not going to give up just because I was betrayed. I'm not going to give up just because you've come and you've gotten everybody else. I'm not giving up. You're going to have to be up all night long trying to take me out. All night long. Just a little something I want to share with y'all. I love all of you, and I pray you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.